Let's talk about inversions. This is C major. This chord has three notes, which are C, E, and G. But I don't need to play these notes in this order. I can change the position of this chord. I can play, instead of playing the C note right here, I can play it right here. So it will be E, G, and C. This is called a chord inversion. You can also call it a position, different position, chord position or inversion. This chord that has three notes only has two inversions. This is the root position because the root of the chord, which is C, is the lower note that we are playing. If I play the C right here, so this is going to be the third, the fifth, and the root. This is called first inversion. Root position, first inversion, and if I play this E right here, it's going to be fifth, the root, and the third, and this is going to be second inversion or second position. So root position, first, I will say inversion, first root position, first inversion, and second inversion. But why do I need to know this? Well, the reality is that when we are playing chords, sometimes we are not going to just be changing like this because it will sound not the best, because if I have to change like this, my hand always when I change the chord, it's not that easy or not too practical. So what I'm going to do, let's take this example. For example, if this is C major, if I'm going to play F major, instead of playing F major right here, I could play C major and then right here, which if you can see, this is the same chord. This is F major. Instead of playing the C right here, I am playing right here. So I am playing, this is C major, root position, then F major, second inversion. So that's what this is very useful, and we need to know this. But how can we practice this? My recommendation here is start playing with major chords. You can then play major chords, then minor chords, and the idea, of course, is to be able to play any chord, but it could be difficult because there are many chords. Remember that each type of chord, you need to learn them. You need to be able to play in all the notes. So if you have right here, these are 7 sounds plus 5 here, so 12 chords, right? If I'm playing major, there are 12 major chords that I need to learn. So it could be a little bit tiring, but you can go one step at a time, practicing only major chords, then minor chords. And if you are playing any song and you need to learn another inversions, then you can practice those chords. Okay, my recommendation here, you're going to try this both hands, always each hand separated, then together. In this case, this is C major. Try playing this chord as an arpeggio and play C, E, G, E, C. Then you move to the first inversion. E, G, C, G, E. Then second inversion, G, C, E, C, G. If you name the notes, that is going to help you to visualize really what you are playing. So when you play this, watch the keyboard and name the notes so you can actually exercise your visual learning, not only your hearing, but you're going to hear. You are not reading, but it is recommendable to watch the keyboard. And yes, you can read this, but I truly recommend you that you can read the chord, but for exercising like this, don't read, just watch the keyboard, so you will develop a better understanding of what are you playing. So you can try that. When we talk about 4 notes chords, the one that has 7th, well, like this type of chord has 3 inversions. A 3-note chord has only root position, first and second inversion. This one has root position, first inversion, second and third inversion. So what I'm going to do, well, this is C major 7. You can say the name of the notes, of course. Then the C is going to be played right here, so it's going to be E, G, B, C, B, G, E. And actually enjoy the sound of the arpeggio, how it sounds depending on the inversion that you are playing. Then always the same notes, and then this is the root position again. So you can try this, you can play as an arpeggio, then you play this block chord because you are playing all the notes at the same time. And you can practice this. If you are playing 3 notes chords, begin with major, then minor, and when you are playing 4 notes chords, begin with major 7th and dominant 7. It's a good beginning if you want to practice this, but it's a must to understand inversions and be able to handle them as you need when you are playing any song.